Hello everyone. Thank you all for watching the video and leaving such heartfelt comments. Wishing the whole family good health and peace. The morning unfolded quietly in the small house, James and Diep sitting close on a wooden bench. The day a gentle start, their voices soft, love their bond. They shared stories, the room filled with laughter. The morning a connection, their hands touching. The day a memory in the making. James recounted a funny tale from work. The morning a melody, Diep giggled. The day a harmony, their hearts light, love their rhythm. Let's get some vegetables, James suggested. The morning a plan, Diep nodded. The day a task, their steps in sync, love their guide. They moved to the garden area, the morning a purpose, baskets in hand. The day a shared effort, their smiles bright, love their strength. They bent down to pick greens. The morning a rhythm, the day a teamwork, their hands brushing, love a quiet promise. The basket filled quickly. The morning a success, the day a triumph, their laughter echoed, love their joy. Diep plucked the last leaf. The morning complete, the day of victory. They stood up, love their foundation. Back in the house, the morning shifted. The day a new task, they washed the greens, love their teamwork. The kitchen hummed. The morning a preparation, the day a meal, their movements coordinated, love their warmth. Diep boiled water. The morning a process, the day a creation. The greens steamed, love their care. James cracked eggs. The morning a dance, the day a feast, their hands busy, love their harmony. The plates were set. The morning a ritual, the day a moment. They sat down, love their anchor. They ate together. The morning a bond, the day a memory. The eggs and greens simple, love their flavor. The meal ended. The morning a satisfaction, the day a pause. Their smiles lingered, love their light. Diep glanced at the clock, the morning ticking on. The day a shared journey, her heart full, love her melody. James poured tea. The morning a gesture, the day a comfort. Their cups clinked, love their warmth. They reminisced more. The morning a story, the day a chapter. Their voices intertwined, love their song. The dog barked playfully. The morning a joy, the day a family. Their laughter rose, love their strength. Diep stood to clear the plates. The morning a routine, the day a connection. Her steps light, love her rhythm. James helped. The morning a partnership, the day a unity. Their hands touched, love their bond. The kitchen felt alive. The morning a memory, the day a canvas. Their dreams shared, love their foundation. They sat back down. The morning a reflection, the day a moment. Their eyes met, love their promise. Diep traced the table's edge. The morning a thought, the day a dream. Her voice soft, love her whisper. James squeezed her hand. The morning a vow, the day a commitment. Their smiles warm, love their light. The dog curled up nearby. The morning a peace, the day a harmony. Their home glowed, love their eternity. They planned the day ahead. The morning a map, the day a journey. Their hearts aligned, love their path. With breakfast done, the morning stretched on. James and Diep cleared the table. The day a continuation. Their hands swift, love their rhythm. The kitchen smelled of eggs. The morning a memory, the day a new task. Diep glanced at James, love her warmth. I'll get some pumpkins, she said. The morning a plan, the day a chore. James nodded, love his support. She grabbed a basket. The morning a purpose, the day a mission. Her steps light, love her guide. She moved to the garden area again. The morning a focus, the day a goal. Her hands ready, love her strength. She picked pumpkins one by one. The morning a rhythm, the day a harvest. Her basket growing heavy, love her motivation. The work felt easy. The morning a flow, the day a success. Her heart light, love her joy. She tugged at a stubborn pumpkin. The morning a challenge, the day a test. Her hands firm, love her determination. The basket overflowed. The morning a triumph, the day of victory. She smiled, love her reward. She carried the load back. The morning a journey, the day a return. Her steps steady, love her anchor. Inside, James sat at the table. The morning a reflection, the day a pause. His mind drifting, love his focus. He thought of their meal. The morning a bond, the day a connection. His heart warmed, love his light. The house felt alive. The morning a memory, the day a shared space. His thoughts turned to his father, love his challenge. He recalled their argument. The morning a wait, the day a struggle. His father's demand to go to America, love his defiance. He sighed. The morning a burden, the day a decision. His resolve firm, love his shield. Diep set the pumpkins down. The morning a rest, the day a break. Her hands tired, love her comfort. She wiped her brow. The morning a pause, the day a moment. Her breathing slowed, love her solace. The kitchen table creaked, the morning a memory, the day a reminder. Their meal lingered, love their warmth. She poured herself water, the morning a refresh, the day a renewal, her spirit lifted, love her joy. James looked over, the morning a smile, the day a connection, his eyes soft, love his gaze. They sat together, the morning a quiet, the day a peace, their hands close, love their anchor. The pumpkins waited, the morning a promise, the day a future task, their bond strong, love their light. Diep picked up a pumpkin, the morning a thought, the day a plan, her fingers tracing its surface, love her inspiration. James joined her, the morning a partnership, the day a teamwork, their voices low, love their melody. They discussed recipes, the morning a dream, the day a vision, their laughter soft, love their harmony. The kitchen felt warm, the morning a glow, the day a comfort, their plans grew, love their guide. They smiled at each other, the morning a moment, the day a memory, their hearts full, love their foundation. James leaned back in his chair, the morning a moment of thought, the day a crossroads, his father's words echoing, love his anchor. The kitchen table held their empty plates, the morning a reminder, the day a memory, his heart torn, love his guide. He remembered the ultimatum, the morning a pressure, the day a conflict, his father's insistence on America, love his resistance. The house felt quiet, the morning a pause, the day a silence, his mind raced, love his strength. He stood up, the morning a shift, the day a purpose, he decided to check on the workers, love his motivation. He grabbed his coat, the morning a mission, the day a duty, his steps firm, love his focus. The workers were busy, the morning a rhythm, the day a routine, their voices loud, love his support. He watched them work, the morning a reflection, the day a responsibility, his thoughts drifted to deep, love his warmth. He smiled, the morning a connection, the day a bond, their shared meal a memory, love his light. He turned to leave, the morning a transition, the day a return, his heart steady, love his guide. Meanwhile, Diep sat in the living room, the morning a break, the day a rest, her pumpkins neatly stacked, love her joy. Her phone rang, the morning a surprise, the day a change, a young man's voice spoke, love her concern. It's time to go, he said, the morning a shock, the day a turning point, her heart raced, love her confusion. She hesitated, the morning a decision, the day a leap, her hands trembled, love her anchor. She stood up, the morning a rush, the day a departure, her mind spinning, love her question. Diep looked at the pumpkins, the morning a memory, the day a past, her heart heavy, love her burden. She paced the room, the morning a doubt, the day a fear, her thoughts chaotic, love her solace. The young man's voice echoed, the morning a warning, the day a mystery, her breathing quickened, love her guide. She glanced at James' chair, the morning a longing, the day a wish, her eyes watered, love her strength. The phone buzzed again, the morning a push, the day a demand, her resolve wavered, love her hope. She answered, the morning a surrender, the day a choice, her voice shaky, love her whisper. The call ended, the morning a silence, the day a path, her steps heavy, love her light. She grabbed her scarf, the morning a preparation, the day a step, her hands unsteady, love her courage. The living room felt cold, the morning a farewell, the day a goodbye, her heart ached, love her memory. She glanced at the pumpkins one last time, the morning a regret, the day a loss, her tears fell, love her solace. The door creaked as she opened it, the morning a threshold, the day a journey, her steps slow, love her guide. She whispered James' name, the morning a whisper, the day a prayer, her voice broke, love her hope. Diep rushed to her room, the morning a whirlwind, the day a flight, her hands shaking, love her uncertainty. She packed her clothes, the morning a hurry, the day a secret, her heart heavy, love her burden. The young man waited outside, the morning a pressure, the day a mystery, his voice urgent, love her doubt. She grabbed her bag, the morning a farewell, the day a journey, her steps hesitant, love her anchor. The house felt empty, the morning a void, the day a loss, her eyes teared up, love her memory. She stepped into the car, the morning a departure, the day a change, the young man drove, love her question. The house faded behind, the morning a memory, the day a past, her heart ached, love her solace. They drove in silence, the morning a tension, the day a journey, her mind raced, love her guide. The young man spoke, the morning a revelation, the day a truth, you'll be safe here, love her confusion. They stopped at a strange house, the morning a new start, the day a refuge, her heart pounded, love her hope. Inside, the house was cold, the morning a challenge, the day a test. She sat down, love her strength. The young man left, the morning a solitude, the day a wait. Her thoughts swirled, love her light. She unpacked her bag, the morning a routine, the day a beginning, her hands steady, love her resolve. The room felt foreign, the morning a struggle, the day a mystery, her heart heavy, love her anchor. She whispered to herself, the morning a promise, the day a hope, her voice soft, love her whisper. Diep looked at her phone, the morning a longing, the day a connection, James' name on the screen, love her pain. She hesitated to call, the morning a fear, the day a risk, her fingers hovered, love her guide. The silence weighed, the morning a burden, the day a silence, her tears fell, love her solace. She set the phone down, the morning a choice, the day a surrender. Her heart ached, love her hope. The room felt smaller, the morning a cage, the day a trap, her breathing slowed, love her strength. She lay on the bed, the morning a reflection, the day a pause, her eyes closed, love her dream. The strange house creaked, the morning a whisper, the day a shadow, her mind drifted, love her light. She clutched a photo of James, the morning a memory, the day a keepsake, her tears stained it, love her solace. The bed felt hard, the morning a discomfort, the day a challenge, her body tense, love her comfort. She sat up, the morning a resolve, the day a fight, her hands clenched, love her fire. The walls felt closer, the morning a pressure, the day a test, her heart raced, love her strength. She stood, the morning a step, the day a beginning, her voice firm, love her guide. James returned to the house, the morning a return, the day a hope, his steps eager, love his focus. The workers had been efficient, the morning a success, the day a duty done, his heart light, love his joy. He entered the living room, the morning a surprise, the day a shock, Diep's pumpkin sat alone, love his concern. He called her name, the morning a question, the day a search, his voice echoed, love his need. The house was silent, the morning a void, the day a loss, his heart sank, love his guide. He checked her room, the morning a discovery, the day a panic, her belongings gone, love his fear. The wardrobe stood empty, the morning a clue, the day a mystery, his hands trembled, love his anchor. He searched the kitchen, the morning a hunt, the day a race, the plates from breakfast remained, love his memory. He ran to the garden area, the morning a desperation, the day a quest, no sign of her, love his pain. He called her phone, the morning a plea, the day a cry, it went to voicemail, love his struggle. He sat on the couch, the morning a defeat, the day a surrender, his head in his hands, love his light. The house felt hollow, the morning a silence, the day a grief, his heart broke, love his hope. He thought of her smile, the morning a memory, the day a longing, his eyes watered, love his strength. The dog whined, the morning a witness, the day a sorrow, his voice cracked, love his call. He stood up, the morning a resolve, the day a fight, his search would continue, love his purpose. James grabbed his keys, the morning a mission, the day a pursuit, his hands steady, love his fire. He checked the workshop, the morning a lead, the day a hope, the employees clueless, love his frustration. He drove through the streets, the morning a race, the day a chase, his mind frantic, love his guide. He called her friends, the morning a plea, the day a network, no answers came, love his despair. The car slowed, the morning a pause, the day a reflection, his heart heavy, love his strength. He parked, the morning a moment, the day a wait, his hands shook, love his anchor. The search felt endless, the morning a burden, the day a test, his hope flickered, love his light. He checked the market, the morning a desperation, the day a last resort, vendors shook their heads, love his pain. He revisited the cafe, the morning a memory, the day a trace, the waiter shrugged, love his frustration. He sat in the car, the morning a silence, the day a defeat, his breathing ragged, love his solace. He clutched the wheel, the morning a vow, the day a promise, his voice low, love his fire. He drove on, the morning a fight, the day a mission, his heart resolute, love his guide. James drove to the workshop, the morning a mission, the day a pursuit, his hands gripped the wheel, love his focus. He questioned the employees, the morning a demand, the day a plea. Did you see Diep? Love his urgency. One hesitated, the morning a clue, the day a hope. She left with a young man. Love his shock. James' heart raced, the morning a revelation, the day a lead, his mind spun, love his guide. He remembered her phone call, the morning a connection, the day a puzzle, his resolve hardened, love his strength. He tracked the young man's number. The morning a search, the day a race, his fingers typed, love his determination. The address led to a house, the morning a journey, the day a confrontation, his car sped, love his purpose. He knocked on the door, the morning a moment, the day a showdown, the young man answered, love his challenge. Where's Diep? James demanded, the morning a fury, the day a fight, his voice sharp, love his fire. The young man stepped aside, the morning a truth, the day a reunion, Diep appeared, love his relief. She ran to him, the morning a reunion, the day a joy, their embrace tight, love their bond. The young man explained, the morning a confession, the day a clarity, your father paid me to hide her, love their shock. James' anger flared, the morning a betrayal, the day a truth, his father's scheme unveiled, love their strength. They left together, the morning a new start, the day of victory, their hands clasped, love their light. At home they sat, the morning a promise, the day a future, their hearts healed, love their eternity. Diep cried softly, the morning a release, the day a healing, her fears faded, love her solace. James held her close, the morning a vow, the day a commitment, his voice gentle, love his promise. They unpacked her bag, the morning a return, the day a homecoming, their hands moved together, love their rhythm. The dog barked happily, the morning a celebration, the day a family, their laughter returned, love their joy. They planned a new meal, the morning a ritual, the day a bond, their kitchen alive, love their warmth. The pumpkins sat ready, the morning a task, the day a shared effort, their smiles bright, love their light. James kissed her forehead, the morning a moment, the day a love story, their future clear, love their eternity. They lit a candle, the morning a glow, the day a warmth, their faces soft, love their light. Diep traced his hand, the morning a touch, the day a connection, her eyes bright, love her gaze. They whispered dreams, the morning a vision, the day a future, their voices low, love their song. The house felt whole, the morning a peace, the day a sanctuary, their bond unbreakable, love their home. They held each other, the morning a promise, the day a forever, their hearts one, love their eternity.
Sự tham gia và đóng góp của cộng đồng, sự phát triển và khoa học và công nghệ, sự giao lưu và hợp tác quốc tế, các phát triển văn hóa, bảo tồn và phát huy các giá trị văn hóa truyền thống, tạo điều kiện sự sáng tạo và đổi mới văn hóa, phát triển hệ thống giáo dục và đào tạo văn hóa, tăng cường sự giao lưu hợp tác văn hóa quốc tế, xây dựng và phát triển các thiết chế văn hóa. Kết quả của phát triển văn hóa, nâng cao chất lượng cuộc sống và tinh thần của người dân, tăng cường bản sắc dân tộc và sự đoàn kết xã hội, phát triển kinh tế và du lịch, tăng cường vị thế uy tín quốc gia trên trường quốc tế. Tinh thần đoàn kết dân tộc là sự gắn kết, thống nhất và đồng lòng giữa các thành viên của một dân tộc nhằm xây dựng và bảo vệ đất nước, phát triển kinh tế xã hội và bảo tồn bản sắc văn hóa dân tộc, các yếu tố quan trọng để tạo nên nền đoàn kết dân tộc, chia sẻ mục tiêu và lý tưởng chung, tôn trọng chấp nhận đa dạng văn hóa và quan điểm, sự tin tưởng, sự hỗ trợ lẫn nhau, sự đồng lòng và thống nhất và cùng quyết định và hành động, sự tự hào và yêu nước, các biểu hiện của tinh thần đoàn kết dân tộc.